I know I'm not the only one to feel this way, but there is something about being in a brainstorming session that can drive me nuts. And it's not because I'm not sitting in a room full of really smart people. It is just put best in this codification around it that groupthink leads to the least objectionable, not the most remarkable. And what I find is that even though everybody is after the same intention of trying to solve something big, there's a little bit of a fear maybe of saying something that might sound outlandish or crazy. And if we put this into a different context, if we were to actually be willing to go out on a limb and be risky about our ideas, we may do things like solving things around having a phone with no buttons. Steve Jobs never stood on that stage and asked everybody to raise their hand to say if they liked that idea. Whatever brain trust he had around him and the things that they were working on were actually working on solving a problem. So that's an extreme content. I'm using an iPhone right now to record this. Half the world does. But I always try to lean back into this idea that I'm okay with varying ideas, but always trying to make sure that I'm not anchored on something that just sounded comfortable with everybody else. How can we actually solve a problem and being willing to be a little bit risky with what those opportunities might be?